Ever wondered how much an NFL team is worth? Brace yourself, as the average NFL team is valued at over $3 billion. This staggering figure is calculated by considering various factors like the team's brand value, player contracts, the worth of their home stadium, and the revenue they generate from ticket sales and merchandise. It's a complex equation that results in a mind-boggling sum. Just imagine, the collective value of all 32 NFL teams is more than the GDP of some countries. Let's travel back in time to 1920, the year when the NFL was born. Picture this, a huddle of representatives from 11 football teams gathered in an automobile showroom in Canton, Ohio. The result of this meeting? The birth of the American Professional Football Association, which 2 years later would be renamed the National Football League. In its infancy, the NFL was a far cry from the powerhouse it is today. Teams were often financially unstable, and they'd frequently join and leave the league. As the years passed, the NFL began to find its footing. The league expanded, rules were refined, and a formal schedule was implemented. Gradually, the NFL grew in popularity, surpassing baseball as America's favorite pastime by the late 1960s. And today? It's the most watched sport in the United States, with millions of fans tuning in each week during the season. From a modest beginning, the NFL has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's truly a testament to the love Americans have for football. Speaking of love for football, nothing showcases it better than the Super Bowl, the grand finale of the NFL season. Each year, the Super Bowl captivates millions of viewers, not just from America, but from around the globe. It's the ultimate battle of gridiron glory, where the two best teams of the season face off for the coveted Vince Lombardi trophy. But the Super Bowl isn't just about the game. It's also about the experience. Let's talk about some of the highest-rated Super Bowls. The 1982 Super Bowl 16, for instance, was watched by over 85 million people. Unbelievable, isn't it? And when it comes to success, certain teams and players have left an indelible mark. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots, for example, have each clinched the Super Bowl title 6 times. On the player front, Tom Brady has a record 7 Super Bowl wins under his belt. Then there's the halftime show. Iconic performances from stars like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Beyoncé have turned these intermissions into must-watch events. But the Super Bowl's influence extends beyond the football field. It's also a cultural phenomenon. Super Bowl parties are a staple of American culture, and the commercials aired during the game have become as anticipated as the match itself. The Super Bowl isn't just a football game, it's a cultural event that brings together millions of people. Now, let's delve into some lesser-known facts about the NFL that even avid fans might not know. Did you know that the NFL has a rule on the books where a team can't score more than 4 times in a single play? It's true. The rule is intended to prevent teams from running up the score in a lopsided game. And speaking of rules, let's talk about the one-point safety. This is a scoring play so rare that it has only happened twice in the history of college football and never in the NFL. It occurs when the defensive team forces the offensive team to retreat into their own end zone during a point-after attempt, resulting in a safety. But instead of the usual 2 points for a safety, only 1 point is awarded. Moving from rules to records, did you know that the longest field goal in NFL history was an astonishing 64 yards? Matt Prater of the Denver Broncos accomplished this feat in 2013. And let's not forget about the players. Jim Marshall, a defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings, holds the record for the most consecutive starts with 272. However, he is perhaps best known for his infamous wrong-way run in 1964, where he picked up a fumble and ran 66 yards in the wrong direction, resulting in a safety for the opposing team. The NFL is full of surprises, isn't it? It's not just about the game, but also the fascinating stories and facts that make it even more interesting. So we've taken a journey through the world of NFL, from its billion-dollar teams to its origins, the Super Bowl phenomenon, and some intriguing lesser-known facts. We've delved into the captivating world of gridiron, where every touchdown and every fumble forms a part of a larger narrative. Now it's your turn to play a part in this story. Share your own fascinating NFL facts and contribute to this ever-evolving narrative. Remember, every play, every game, every season has a story. That's what makes the NFL more than just a sports league. It's a part of American culture.